Okay, we're going to try this with a different microphone. See if that improves the audio feed at all. Ball back to the goalie. Over to Aiden Watson. PV with the driver in front. Driver with position. Oh, we missed him. Tough pass attempted. Recovered by Kaimol. Goal for Harvard Westlake.
14.
Harvard Westlake up 6-1. Ball into Aiden Olson with the ball, but doubled. Ball in front and draws the exclusion foul. Number 12, White. 12, White is out. Back down to Taj. Up to Jonathan Ross. Shoots and wide. Harvard Westlake on the attack. Number 12 coming in from the exclusion. Over to number 4 on the wing. Wing number 4 moving down into back up to 12, dead center. Back over to 4. 4 looking either for a shot or an entry pass. Back up to number 12. Shot clock running down. Up to number 2, the left-hander shot and scored. Harvard Westlake having a very first strong half, up 7-1. PV coach looking to make some defensive adjustments and brings in some subs. Ball back to Thomas Licari. PV looking for a way to get back into this game. Ball down to Max Chaz in the deep flat. Lefty Nick Bauman in. Attacking in. Up to Aiden Olson up top. Aiden Olson is eligible to shoot. Rises up. Nice pass over to Kaimol. Shoots and off the crossbar and out of bounds. Harvard Westlake on offense. Ball down to number 10 on the flat. Number 10 surveying the field. No 2-meter man established yet. Ball over to number 9. Number 9 turns to protect the ball. Looking into the 2-meter position. Kaimol looking into, dropping in to double the 2-meter position. Number 14 back up to number 9, dead center. Shoots and blocked out wide by Thomas Licari, but ball recovered by Harvard Westlake. Number 12 with a new possession and a new shot clock. Ball up to number 9 again. Over to number 10. No defender covering. Back over to 12. Ball into 2 meters. Makes the turn and a 5-meter penalty shot. Personal foul against number 3, Kaimol. I believe that's his second foul. Official confirming the penalty is on 3 dark.
Penalty, yeah.
Number 12, White puts away the penalty shot, putting Harvard Westlake up 8-1. Okay, looks like my audio might be working a little bit better now. Okay, looks like my audio might. Palos Verdes looking for some way to jumpstart their offense, having scored only one goal in nearly a full half of play. Ball into Henry Boyle. Henry over to Max Chaz. Over to Taj Whitehead. Drops the pass. Recovered by Harvard Westlake. Referee calling for the ball out. Harvard Westlake calls timeout. Harvard Westlake calling timeout, trying to set up a last-second shot as with 8 seconds remaining in the half.
Oh, yeah, I saw him call it when it was 8 seconds.
The goalie will be live on the whistle. 8 seconds remaining in the half. Clock is ticking. Deep pass down to the wing. Harassed by Max Chaz. Attempting to stop. And that's the half. Harvard Westlake with an 8-1 lead after a 1 half of play. Here we are back for the start of the third quarter. Palos Verdes varsity water polo versus Harvard Westlake. Harvard Westlake with an 8-1 lead after the first half. Palos Verdes having a hard time getting its offense going. Here's the start for the start of the third. Here's the sprint for the start of the third quarter. The ball is dropped and controlled by Harvard Westlake. 14 White with the ball over to number 9. Yes, we have switched sides. So Harvard Westlake attacking to the right. Palos Verdes attacking to the left. Common foul down on the wing. Number 18 with a free pass. Looking in at the 2-meter position. Single coverage at 2 meters. Defender attempting to get around. Aiden Nelson making life difficult on that 2-meter man. Ball over to number 10. Swinging the ball around. Entry pass into 2 meters. Turns. Rises up. Fires and blocked by Thomas Licari. Incredible block by Thomas. Thomas fired up. Ball up to Henry Boyle. Pass skips past him. Recovered by number 14. Back to number 9, White. Number 9 looking down to number 12, back to number 10. Looking to set up a front court offense. Ball back to 10. 10 looking in. Looking to swing the ball around. Over to 14. Counter foul called at the 2-meter position on the drive. Peavy with the ball. Back to the goalie. Ball up to Aiden Watson. Aiden Watson down to the wing. Henry Boyle. Henry Boyle attempting the turn. Henry makes the turn. Foul from behind and a penalty shot. Personal foul against number 14, fouling from behind. Henry Boyle draws the penalty shot, which will be attempted by Aiden Watson. Aiden Watson attempting PB's first penalty shot. Up, fires and scores. PB now has 2 goals versus 8 for Harvard Westlake. Good offensive possession for Palos Verdes. Harvard Westlake on only their second restart. Substitutions in for Palos Verdes. Ball over to number 12, down to the wing. Palos Verdes attempting to front 2 meters. Harvard Westlake looking to swing the ball around to the side that's not fronted. PV defender still fronting. Ball swung all the way around. Extra pass into 2 meters. Makes the turn. Penalty shot. Personal foul against number 12, Kyle Can. Penalty shot drawn by number 5 to be attempted by number 12, White. Thomas Licari in goal. He blocked the last penalty shot. Thomas up. But a nice skip shot put away by number 12, Harvard Westlake. Harvard Westlake now up with a 9-2 advantage. Five minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. PV coach calling for all 6 players on PV to play offense. Deep pass into Max Chaz in the corner. Ball coming up to number 7, Henry Boyle. Looking for something at 2 meters. 2 meters is set. Aiden Watson picks the ball with his left hand, attempts the turn, but loses the ball. Aiden had good position at 2 meters, but the pass is just a little bit too deep. Ball swung around to the far side. Entry pass in again. The help coming from Henry Boyle. Excellent help on the double team. Long pass up to Aiden Watson. Draws the exclusion foul. Number 13 out for 20 seconds. And PV head coach Pat O'Brien calls for a timeout. Wanted to set up something on the man advantage. On the defensive side, Palos Verdes is going with single coverage at 2 meters, and Harvard Westlake is doing an excellent job swinging the ball around to the far side to make that entry pass. They drew a penalty shot 2 possessions ago, and on the last possession, they got a good entry pass into 2 meters, and it was only because of good help by Henry Boyle coming in late to steal that ball that they didn't get another opportunity to score.
Yeah, they just can't let that wing get that ball on that crossover. I mean, that's just...
Yes, if the defense is fronting at 2 meters, it's incumbent on everybody else on the perimeter to prevent that ball from swinging around. Palos Verdes making some substitutions to get firepower on offense. Palos Verdes needs to get some offense going. A man advantage is the perfect time to do that. With the Harvard Westlake player excluded for 20 seconds, we have 6 attackers versus 5 defenders. Someone will be unguarded. Harvard Westlake in a classic zone against the 4-2. Ball up to number 8, dead center. No defender. Max Chaz loading up, shoots and fires. Max Chaz puts away the outside shot on the 6-on-5 opportunity, cutting the lead to 9-3. Harvard Westlake on the restart. Number 9 starting with the ball over to number 14. 14 at the flat, looking down to 2 meters, but it's fronted. Down to 18. Common foul called on number 10, Dark. Aiden Olson called for his second personal foul on the exclusion. Harvard Westlake calls a timeout. Is that 2 on Aiden Olson? Each player permitted 2 personal fouls. On the 3rd personal foul, they're excluded for the remainder of the game. Exclusion fouls and 5-meter penalty fouls are both considered personal fouls. Common fouls and contra fouls do not count as personal fouls. Just as Palos Verdes did on their last possession, Harvard Westlake coach called a timeout to set up a play with the man advantage. Harvard Westlake goalie will start with the ball. He'll be live on the whistle. Expect to see some motion in the front court on the whistle as Harvard Westlake looks to create a mismatch or a missed assignment on defense. $13 White with the ball. Over to number 2. Number 2, a lefty. Over to number 14. Bringing the defense low back up to the lefty. Number 3, faking. Looking for a shot, and blocked out of bounds by Thomas Licari.
Hey, Wyatt Jackson, there's tapping up top.
Corner throw. Over to number 2 again. A few seconds remaining on the ejection. Oh, slipped out of his hand, shot wide. Ball back to Palos Verdes. Palos Verdes has no counter ball. Now Thomas has the ball. Up to number 2, Nick Bauman. Lefty sliding in. And an exclusion foul called against Harvard Westlake. Ball up to 8, Max Chaz. Max Chaz directing traffic. Back down to Nick Bauman. Nick Bauman up with the ball. Back up to Max. Back to 2. Back to Nick. Up to Aiden Watson, dead center. Over to 3, Kai Moll. Oh, had a beautiful opportunity, but shot it just wide. Harvard Westlake back at full strength on change of possession. Long pass down to number 14. Harvard Westlake on the counterattack. Has numbers. Penalty shot. That is number 3. 3rd personal foul against Kai Moll. He is excluded for the remainder of the game. Since that's a penalty shot and not an exclusion foul, Harvard Westlake will get a chance to substitute in. So Kai Moll takes one for the team, committing a penalty shot foul to give Thomas Licari a chance to block the penalty shot. So Kai Moll saves the goal. Thomas Licari saves the goal.
Hey, work for Jack. Work for Jack.
Corner throw for number 14, White. And a fresh shot clock. 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Harvard Westlake with a 9-3 advantage. Defense is set. Henry Boyle attempting to
Come on, Jack.
steal that ball, but commits a common foul. Nick Bauman harassing number 8 up top.
Other side now.
Ball swung around to the far side.
Go,
Harvard
Jack.
Westlake with the driver. Overpass.
Wait, hey.
And
Quick, Chris. Work, Jack. Jack, attack.
exclusion foul against number 12. Shot and scored by Harvard Westlake. That's 2 for Taj Whitehead, right? That's a second personal foul against Taj. Jonathan Ross and Kyle Can coming in for Palos Verdes, as is number 10, Aiden Olson. Subbing out, Max Chaz, and looks like Nick Bauman. Ball back to the Palos Verdes goalie. All the Palos Verdes players advancing on offense. Ball down to the wing. Aiden Olson on the wing with the ball. Looking into the driver. Back up to Henry Boyle up top. Henry Boyle coming dead center. Looking to see if anything's available at 2 meters. Pass into Jonathan Ross shoots. Passes a little bit high. Passes a little bit high. Jonathan Ross could not catch and shoot that with authority. And blocked by the Harvard Westlake goalie. If that pass is there half a second earlier or half a foot lower, Jonathan probably puts that away. Harvard Westlake driving in versus Jonathan Ross. Jonathan Ross reestablishes front position on defense. Jonathan Ross trying to stay between his men on the ball. Ball swung around to number 9. Ball's at the point. Shot clock running down. Help coming. And the shot clock expires. A very tough but very effective defensive possession for Palos Verdes. Palos Verdes looking to be aggressive on offense. Deep pass down to Tristan Watson on the wing. Ball into Aiden Watson at 2 meters. Rises up. Fouled from behind and a 5-meter penalty called against number 18, White. Aiden Watson draws another penalty shot for Palos Verdes. Shot and scored. Palos Verdes still down 4-10. Harvard Westlake on the restart. Number 9 attempting to draw a common foul, but Aiden Watson backing up and not committing the foul. Tristan Watson harassing number 10 without committing a foul. Common foul called. Harvard Westlake in motion. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Common foul called again. Oh, great pass all the way over. Great catch and shot by number 12, White. That was an excellent width of the pool pass from 18 to 12. Harvard Westlake up 11-4. Minute 17 remaining in the third quarter. Ball back up to number 8, Max Chaz. Max Chaz over to Tristan. Tristan looking in, but 2 meters is fronted. PV in motion. Taj Whitehead with the ball. Long pass over to Henry Boyle. Draws a common foul. Back to Max. And right back to Henry Boyle. Loading up for a shot. Shot blocked out of bounds by the goalie. Corner throw for Palos Verdes. Max Chaz has the corner throw. Up to Tristan. Tristan over to Max. Max looking in. Draws a common foul. Aiden Olson looking to establish 2-meter position. Aiden Olson spins. Over to Aiden Watson. Back over to Max. Over to Taj. Harvard Westlake doing a great job of covering every possible option for Palos Verdes. 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and Palos Verdes is forced to dump it. Excellent coverage by Harvard Westlake on the defensive possession. Harvard Westlake coach calling for patience on offense. With 20 seconds remaining in the quarter, Harvard Westlake can hold for the last shot. Number 10 draws a common foul, stops the clock, puts it in play. Over to number 14. 8 seconds left on the clock. Exclusion foul called against Max Chet and blocked by Thomas Lakari, and the shot by number 12 White. 1 second remaining. PV contention just let the clock expire. Harvard Westlake up 11-4. Here we are to start the fourth and final quarter. Harvard Westlake versus Palos Verdes versus Harvard Westlake. Varsity boys water polo. Here's the fourth and final sprint. Henry Boyle reaching and controls the ball. Over to number 8, Max Chaz. Then over to Aiden Watson. Back to our goalie, Thomas Lakari. Back up to Max. Henry Boyle in front with the ball. Rises up and fires over the goalie's head. Henry Boyle scores another goal. 5-11. Common foul up top. Palos Verdes again going single cover against the 2-meter man. Ball down to the wing and almost out of bounds, but not quite.
Sir, you want center, please?
Ball tipped out.
Why is it over there?
Corner throw will come to this side. Corner throw for number 16, White. New shot clock. Ball stolen by Max Chaz. Oh, no, by Tristan Watson. Ball stolen by Tristan Watson. PB on the counterattack. Ball up to Henry Boyle in front. Pass just a little long. Stolen by the goalie. Exclusion foul called at 2 meters. Aiden Watson out for 20 seconds. Harvard Westlake number 9 with the ball. Down to the wing. Draws a common foul. PV defense is set. Over to 2, the lefty. Back over to number 10. Rising up, fires, and blocked in by the defender. Blocked in by the defender. That's just bad luck. You always want to get a hand on the ball as a defender.
You don't want to do that.
But you don't want to tip it in. But you'd rather have the shot blockers up attempting to block them.
I
Than
just
just
want to get a goal on the stat book somehow.
No, that does not count as an own goal. Ball over to Max Chaz. Max Chaz looking into 2 meters. Aiden Watson looking to set up position. Max up with the ball. Over to Tristan. Palos Verdes draws an exclusion foul. Henry Boyle with the ball. Oh, missed Aiden Watson open it on the post. Tristan stepping in. Over to Kyle Can. Back up to Max Chaz. Catch and shoot. Nice catch and shoot by Max Chaz on the pass by Kyle Can. Max was dead center with no defender. PV back to within 6 goals, 6-12. Five minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this game. Ball over to 13, down to number 8. Taj Whitehead commits a common foul. Retreats to assist at 2 meters. Drops the ball. Ball stolen by Palos Verdes. Taj goes back for the safe pass to the goalie. Goalie looking up to Henry Boyle, number 7. Henry with the pass over to Aiden Watson. And an illegal position on the entry pass. Illegal position on the entry pass is a contra foul. Ball back to Harvard Westlake. Harvard Westlake up to number 10. Ball number 10 down to the wing. Ball swung around. Number 9, White with the ball. Swung over to the wing. And entry pass in. Stolen by Jonathan Ross. Great defense by Jonathan to steal that ball. Failing to put the ball in play. Turnover, ball back to Harvard Westlake. Number 8 up with the ball. Pass over and scored. Under the current rules, swimming with the ball does not constitute putting the ball in play. You must deliberately separate the ball from your hand. You must pick up the ball and make a water polo move in order to put the ball in play. So he has to.
Yes, he cannot start to drive from the water. He has to grab up and just drop in the water.
Referee clarifying the call for us. Thank you. Every time Palos Verdes looks like it's getting something going, Harvard Westlake responds. Ball down into the corner. Driver in motion. Ball up to Aiden Watson. Aiden Watson looking to draw a common foul. He is eligible to shoot. Up, fires, and a goal by Aiden Watson. Palos Verdes making substitutions. An overly aggressive foul by Aiden Watson. He's out for 20 seconds. That's his second personal foul, I believe. Timeout call by Harvard Westlake coach. Hi, we are live. Harvard Westlake out of the timeout. 3 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the game. Harvard Westlake with a man advantage for 19 seconds. Goalie puts the ball in play. Ball over to number 2, the lefty. Puts the ball in play after the common foul. Over to 19. 19 with a shot if he wants it. Into the post. But blocked by, tipped by Max Chaz. Ball over to Taj. Taj on his jet ski. Taj has been in the middle. And Taj called for the hook on the turn. Ball back to Harvard Westlake with 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in this game. Harvard's going to just run the clock out on most of their possessions. Wants to commit no turnovers and leave Palos Verdes with very few possessions. Taj tips that ball, but number 2 recovers. Oh! Ball to the Palos Verdes goalie. Into Aiden Olson. Aiden Olson attempts the turn. Ejected. Ball up to Max Chaz. Back to Olson. Olson over to Henry. Henry back up to Max. Over to Aiden Olson. Back to Max. Back to Olson. Taj is dead center. Catches, shoots. Tipped. Field block. Out of bounds. That's a turnover. Up, 2 balls in. 1 ball's got to go out. Harvard Westlake goalie puts the ball in play. And again, they're content to run the clock for 20 seconds or even more. Harvard Westlake in motion with the driver. Common foul on the wing. 13 moving dead center. Back to the wing. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Ball into number 10, who's in front with the ball. Lobbed and off the post and in. Good pass by Harvard Westlake to number 10. This game is out of reach for Palos Verdes, but Palos Verdes just wanting to play some good water polo for the last 2 minutes. Got to show what they can do. Nick Bauman rises up and fires. But the skip shot is off the crossbar. Palos Verdes goalie and coach. Exclusion foul called against Nick Bauman. Not exactly sure what that was for. Palos Verdes calling for a gap up top. Well, a little bit of a broken play, but number 2, the lefty, comes back with a shot over the goalie's shoulder. Errant pass into the post was recovered by Harvard Westlake. Minute 15 remaining. TV down 7-15. Ball over to Max Chaz. Ball into Henry Boyle. Henry Boyle with a backside turn. Draws the exclusion foul. Henry with the ball. PV with the man advantage for 20 seconds. Ball over to Aiden Watson. Aiden Watson calling for players to get into their favorite positions. Kyle Can with the ball up to Aiden Watson, dead center. Rises up and fires and scores. Two more subs for Palos Verdes. 51 seconds remaining in this game. Each team likely has one more possession remaining. Palos Verdes looking for a steal. Harvard Westlake makes a safe pass. And Tristan Watson with the steal. Tristan Watson with the steal. And a timeout call by Palos Verdes.
We have wide explosion, timeout.
35 seconds remaining in the game. 30 seconds on the shot clock and 20 seconds on the man advantage. Palos Verdes setting up on the man advantage. Goalie is out, pressing a defender. Max Childs with the ball. Over to Nick Bauman. Couple wide open in the middle. Nope. Oh, blocked by the goalie. 24 seconds remaining in this game. Richard Crawley with the corner throw on the far side. That's Nick Bauman with the corner throw. Nick Bauman puts the ball in play. Clock is running. Up to Max Chaz. Shoots and blocked. Storm for the ball. Penalty shot earned by Capildiria. And Kappel to attempt the penalty shot. Up, fires and scores! Capildiria scores what is likely the last goal of the season for Palos Verdes. 16 seconds remaining in the game. And Harvard Westlake can just run out the clock and play keep away. 10 seconds remaining. Harvard Westlake just playing keep away and content to run out the clock. That's the game and that's the season for the high school varsity boys. Palos Verdes ends the season on a disappointing note, going down to Harvard Westlake 15-9.